when they start coming, then maybe it's the right page or something.
Somebody
Coming or no?
look there.
Am I on the right page or something? Huh? When many come now, what I see. Is that?
Yeah.
Hi?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm
117 views.
the public. Hi, I'm Moina Aluwalia. I'm from Pune and I run a baking studio called Once Upon a Cake. And today I'm going to show you guys how to make eggless cookies, eggless brownie cookies. They're called brookies also. So these cookies are basically just softer from inside and really amazing to eat. And so we'll start with the recipe. So here I am taking all-purpose flour or maida, which is half cup of maida, and I'm going to sieve it. I've also added a half teaspoon of baking powder and baking soda to it.
Voice is very low.
Low voice. Okay. Can you all hear me now?
Speak loudly.
Okay, can you all hear me now?
They're asking.
Yeah. So this is like I'm just sieving the maida, baking powder, and baking soda together. We are making eggless cookies, brownie cookies. And now I'm going to take.
What to add after maida?
Yeah, and now I'm going to take 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. Here I'm using unsweetened cocoa powder. And again you have to sieve the cocoa powder too. You can use sweetened cocoa powder if that's available. I'm using Hershey's brand. You can use Cadbury also.
Just repeat again for those who have just joined. What are you doing?
So all those who have joined right now, we are making eggless brownie cookies. Right now I have added half cup of maida, which has half teaspoon of baking powder and half teaspoon of baking soda. Right now I am adding 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. You can even use your sweetened cocoa powder, and the brand I am using is Hershey's. Okay. So we just need to mix.
Speak slowly.
Yeah, we just need to mix this very well. And now I'm going to add. I'm adding powder sugar, which is again 1/4 cup. If you're using sweetened cocoa powder, you can reduce the powder sugar a bit, just for the sugar level. But 1/4 cup should be fine.
Can you use drinking chocolate? They're asking.
You could, but cocoa powder will give you a better taste.
You could what?
You could put drinking chocolate, sorry, but cocoa powder will give you a better taste.
Now, so I am not going to use my hand, I'm going to use a spoon right now because we want the cookies to be more fudgier. So that's why I'm just using my spoon. Try avoiding using too much of your hands. Now I'm using 1/4 of Amul butter. You could use salted, unsalted. This is a salted butter, and make sure that it is in room temperature so it's easier to mix.
And just repeat the whole process up till now.
So I'll just repeat till now what we are doing. I have used half cup of all-purpose flour or maida. I have used 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, and 1/4 of room temperature butter. I have used salted butter. You can use unsalted Amul butter also, but then you need to add a little bit of salt. Make sure that the butter is soft or it's in room temperature. Okay. Now I'm going to add milk to it. Again, I'm using the Amul Tetra Pak milk. You need around 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk and keep adding little by little till the dough is formed. I will be posting the ingredients and I will repeat the method again once I've just made the dough. So now I'm going to use my hands. Just make sure that you don't mix it too much or else the cookies will not come very soft. And the milk is right now, I have kept it at room temperature. You can use cold milk, do not use extremely warm milk.
How much butter in grams?
45 grams of butter I have used. Okay. So now I am going to add, once the dough is formed a little bit, chocolate chips. You can use even the Amul chocolate or just cut the chocolate into pieces, but I am using the chocolate chips right now. This you can put as desired. If you want more chocolate chips, you can even add that. So as you see, I'm just trying to gather the dough. I am not kneading it too much or else it won't come out very soft.
Can you use coconut or cashew nut or groundnut milk?
You could use that also. You could use coconut milk, almond milk and groundnut milk also. So the dough is formed right now. You need to freeze it for at least 15 minutes. You can use it directly also, but you'll get a better taste if you can freeze it, and it's easier to knead because as you see right now it's a little bit sticky, and once it's kept in the fridge for some time it's easier to make tiny balls and put it for baking. So I'm just going to keep it in the fridge for some time. The oven that I use is a Morphy Richards OTG, and I've already preheated the oven to 10 minutes at 160 degrees.
Just repeat it again.
So the oven I'm using Morphy Richards OTG, and I have preheated the oven for 10 minutes and it's at 160 degrees. Okay, so you need to line a baking tray. I have used a parchment paper. You can use a silicone sheet. this is the dough. It's a little thicker after keeping it in the fridge for half an hour. And now we'll just make small balls out of it. So yeah, it's
माइक्रोवेव में कन्वेक्शन मोड पे बेक कर सकते हैं क्या?
yes, you can bake it in the convection mode. It will require 8 minutes. At I think microwave will be 170 degrees. So all those who have just joined right now, I'm teaching you, my name is Moina and I'm teaching you how to make eggless brownie cookies, which is called brookies. They are like a very soft cookies and easy, and they get over very fast and they're very tasty.
How to make it without the oven?
You can, if you don't want to use oven or convection, you can make it in the steam method in the gas, on the gas. So you just, you need to take, like if you have an idli batter, the idli maker tin, that will be useful to make the cookies. And it will take lesser time on the gas for, it should be done by 7 minutes. So I'll just repeat the process once again. I have taken half cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. I have used unsweetened Hershey's cocoa powder. You can use Cadbury, and 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. If you are using a sweetened cocoa powder, you could reduce the sugar by like a little bit, but 1/4 cup should be fine. I have used 1/4 cup of melted room temperature butter. Just make sure that it's on room temperature and not very hard. And you need to mix all the ingredients together and add 2 or 3 tablespoons of milk after that, so that it forms a nice dough. And the dough should be kept in the fridge for half an hour. So it's just easier to make it, or else it's very sticky. You can immediately put it for baking, but it will be a little stickier. And as you see, this is much easier to work with.
In brookies, you're not using baking powder or so.
Yeah, I've even added in the maida half teaspoon of baking powder and half teaspoon of baking soda also. How much can I do? Lips in the powder. So I'm going to bake it for 10 minutes at 180 degrees. So I'm baking at 160 for 10 minutes. And I've already baked some cookies and kept, just to show you all how it looks. They're like very soft from inside, so when you break it, they're like exactly the brownie texture. You can add more choco chips also on top if you want. So they're not going to be the cookie is not going to be crunchy, it's going to be more softer, because then you'll get the brownie effect. So while they're baking, you can just answer some questions.
Is chocolate also added? Yeah.
No, we've added choco chips. We've not added any chocolate. Any extra chocolate is not added. I've only added choco chips. And any other questions you're asking?
Which rack needs to be used?
So I am using.
Which rack needs to be used?
So I am using the mid. I put the. If you can see, it's put in the middle rack, and both the rods are there for baking. It's not a single rod. I've used both the rods with fan. Any other questions?
कोको पाउडर यूज नहीं कर रहे हैं कोको पाउडर
What?
Please want to repeat the whole thing. If you want crunchy, what to do?
So these cookies will not be crunchier because as it is, it's the brownie cookies, so they're supposed to be softer. But you can add a little bit of brown sugar with your normal sugar if you want it to go on the chewy and crunchy side. But cookies are supposed to be very soft and more cakier. And yeah, any other questions?
Just repeat if you want one last time.
Yeah, so if you want, I can repeat the steps one more last time. I will be placing the, I'll be on the comment section, you will see the recipe for the brookies. And they are really easy to make. You can have it with your tea and yes, and just make sure that it's kept for half an hour at least in the fridge, and then you can keep it for baking so you get a better result. I'll just one last time share with you all the steps. I've used half cup of maida, in which I've added half teaspoon of baking powder and half teaspoon of baking soda. Then I've added 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. I've used unsweetened Hershey's cocoa powder. I've added 1/4 cup of room temperature butter, and I have mixed it 1/4 cup of sugar. Just make sure that you don't knead it with your hands. A basic spoon is fine, because if you knead it for a longer time, the cookies will not come soft. And you need to add, I've added choco chips, but if someone says they want to add normal chocolate, they can add chocolate pieces also. You need to, I've used Amul milk, and I've 2-3 tablespoons of milk is good enough, which you can use. And if you want to make it a little more softer, you can add more milk, but 2-3 tablespoons of milk is fine. And just make sure that the dough is kneaded well. I'll just show you the dough. Yeah, so this is how the dough is formed. It's really soft right now. So if you put it in the fridge for 30 minutes, it will be much easier to bake. You could bake it directly also, but that is more recommended. And if you guys have any questions or something, you can...
How will we know it is baked or not?
So after 10 minutes, you need to let it cool down. And if you, I'll just show you one cookie. The center part, so the outside, this side will be a little, you could say hard. And this inside, if you touch, is going to be softer.
That's when you know.
Okay, so if you guys have any questions or something... Yeah, so I will be posting the recipe in the comment section. You can even go to my page and DM me on Instagram and ask me if you have any other questions regarding this recipe. Hope you guys enjoy baking it today, and do send me the results on my Instagram.
How long you store it?
These cookies, they'll be fine till 2-3 days in an airtight box. I would not suggest you to keep it for longer time. They'll just get over quicker, so I don't think they'll be for a longer time.
Yeah. Can we make it in the microwave?
Yes, you can make it in the microwave in the convection mode, and it will be lesser time, not 10 minutes, at least 7 minutes.
Okay. Can you use wheat flour?
You could use wheat flour, but I would just, it'll be better if you do 50-50. If I've taken half cup of maida, it'll be better that you take 50-50 maida and wheat flour. So to get a better result, because if you use only wheat flour, it's not going to come as soft as your normal, how the brookies should be.
Please say the temperature again.
160 degrees for 10 minutes. In the oven, yeah. For the OTG, it's 160 degrees for 10 minutes.
Microwave.
And microwave is also the same. But the time might be a little lesser. It will go around like 8 to 7 minutes.
Without oven, can you do it?
Without oven, you can make it, but you need to use the idli container in which you make idlis. You can put the cookies there and you can make it in that. But I would prefer if you could use a microwave or OTG for better results. Cooker can be, but I would still prefer, you can make it in the cooker. It will be for 5 minutes at a lower temperature on the low gas. But again, OTG and microwave is the better option. So any more questions or anything, you can follow me on my Instagram page, that's Once Upon a Cake. You can DM me the results, and if you have any other queries regarding brookies, you can just message me. And I will be posting the recipe in the comment section. Yeah. Thank you. Just save it. Stop.
Finish?
Yeah.